The one thing that I'm really, really excited about, which was a massive surprise, was Stubbs the Zombie. Like
Oh yeah.
the remaster for that. I genuinely never saw it coming. I've always wanted it, and we've talked about it at length, like years back, about how cool the game was and how we'd love a remake or like a continuation. And I'm
When the
so
Xbox One
excited.
came out, when the Xbox One came out, and obviously they were going to do backwards compatible, the only games I actually kept from the original like Xbox One was The Warriors and Stubbs the Zombie, and neither of them work. They're
Yeah,
like two games that never got back compat because those are the ones
sad
I was like,
times.
come on, I need to be able to play these games forever because Stubbs the Zombie is just
Oh
superb.
man, it was fantastic. I mean, for people who've never played it, it was like it's a zombie game set in the future, but it's also the past. It's the 50s, isn't it? But it's like a futuristic 50s.
Yeah,
And
so there's flying cars and whatnot.
yeah, and you play as a zombie who can kill other people, turn them into zombies, create a zombie army, and like you can fart on them and stuff. I mean, it sounds
It's
stupid. It
very
sounds
tongue in
so
cheek, but it's
yeah,
absolutely brilliant.
but it's just
Like,
it was one of my favorite games as a kid, and like I'm so excited that it's coming back. Like I cannot believe it's coming back. And I
it
mean,
has co-op as well, and it's just amazing fun to play it.
it
Play
has.
two gets like rubs the zombie.
Does it have like online co-op or is it?
I'm hoping that's what they're adding because it
Oh, I hope
previously
so.
had split
Because
screen. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
I know it had
I'm
couch
hoping it's
co-op,
gonna be.
but if it
I'm
does
hoping
have,
it's gonna
oh my god, like I'm buying a capture card just for that. So if it's got co-op,
be.
like let's go. Do you know what I mean? Like that would be epic.
Let's go, man.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
I can't wait.
I'm putting some cheddar down on a capture card just so I can play that on the channel, man. Like I cannot
Yeah,
wait.
it's
So
so good though. It's such an underrated game as well. It's one of those games like some people it's like Marmite, like you either love it or you hate it, or like
mhm.
you either know about it or you just don't. Do you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
man,
Like because I
it's
remember on the box there was the sticker, like it was like hey, the Halo engine with
yeah,
like because the
yeah,
driving was exactly the same. So like when you drive on that game, it's like driving a Warthog in
yeah.
Halo.
I mean, I
But like
know
the
they've
game's obviously mostly third person, and you just
yeah, man. I know they've redesigned the controls because I remember even back then the controls were a bit awkward. I
yeah.
know that, and I know it's got like a slight graphical overhaul. Like, I don't think it's going to be like, I mean, it is going to be
Yeah,
1080p or what have you, but it's not going to be like the
that is
graphics
the
on.
graphical overhaul. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that's it. And but I mean, still,
that's
I
it.
don't care. Like that is more than enough. Like, and the fact that it's 16 quid. Like, I couldn't believe it was
I know
16
I
quid.
couldn't believe that when you told us that you're like
Absolutely ridiculous.
£60 from the UK. I'm like, what?
I thought it was going to be like
Company not
45.
trying to rob it, like
I
because
know
I would have
it's
paid 45. I would have paid
yeah,
60 to be honest. It's
same.
like for me, it's such a nostalgic game. I'm
Yeah,
like
man.
absolutely buzzing about. But
I
now
cannot
that it's
wait.
16 quid, it's like oh, I can buy it. I can like buy it for my friend if I want to. Or do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like it's
it's
such a
it's
good price.
it's
Like
a really good price, and I
kind of
cannot
how much
wait.
those games should cost. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I think I only completed it once as a kid, and I mean, I went back and played it, but like, do you know when you just go back and play the bits that you really loved, and you just turn people into zombies and stuff? Like, I just went back and did
I
that, so I
complete
cannot
that a
wait to do it
lot.
again.
Like I love that game. Like one of the things that you can do is you can take his hand off and throw it, and
Yeah,
then the thing's guy will crawl, but then he can crawl onto a guy's head and it possesses them.
yeah,
And then it can become a third person shooter essentially because you can like possess army guys or police
yeah.
and like have police shoot other police, and it's just such a good game and just so silly. Just
Yeah,
like
man.
the whole dance section, there's like a dance off with the chief of police at one
Yeah,
point, and it's like a button mash mini game.
yeah, man.
The soundtrack's superb as well because they
Yeah.
got bands at the time to do covers of 50s classics. Do
Mhm.
you know what I mean? So you've got like bands like Death Cab for Cutie, like indie bands singing
Mhm.
like Mr. Sandman, and you know
Yeah,
what I
man.
mean?
I remember
It's
that.
just amazing. And
Oh,
they've,
I
they've,
cannot
and
wait.
they've announced that it's the exact soundtrack. They've managed to keep the soundtrack completely intact as well. So
Oh, so
it's great.
it's just going to bring back so many memories of my childhood when I'm
Yeah.
playing it. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to have to like lock the kids in the cupboard and be like, leave me alone for 2 minutes so I can pretend I'm a child again. I mean, it's usual thing on a Friday night for me to lock the kids away and stuff. But I mean,
Yeah, of
Harry
course. Yeah.
Potter's their hero, so they know what
Yeah,
they
exactly.
like. Do you know what
If
I
you want
mean?
the Harry Potter experience, get in the
Yeah.
cupboard.
Well, there you go. Go and read a book in
The
the cupboard in
Wizard
the dark.
Harry.
But yeah, man, I cannot wait for that game. I'm so hyped. Like, I want it today. Like, that's the only thing that's bad
Yeah.
about it is I can't be.
The only
I'm not playing
downside
it
is
right
it's
now.
right now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I'm
Not
so
playing it right
impatient.
now.
But 16 quid, man. Like, I'm gonna get it for the PlayStation 4 as well because I mean it's just so cheap. Do you know what I mean?